REUTERSKevin. Lamarque. U.S. President Donald Trump meets with President Recep Tayyip Erdogan of Turkey during the UN General Assembly in New York, U.S., September 21, 2017. President Donald Trump will speak to Turkish President Tayyip Erdogan about peace in the Middle East on Friday. Erdogan has taken steps to distance Turkey from Europe and NATO and increase ties with Russia. Turkey backs a Russian-led peace initiative in Syria that favors Iran, and Trump may be going along with it. President Donald Trump tweeted on Friday morning that he will get it all done in regard to establishing peace in the Middle East while bashing the mess he inherited when he came to office. We'll be speaking to President Recep Tayyip Erdogan of Turkey this morning about bringing peace to the mess that I inherited in the Middle East. I will get it all done, but what a mistake, in lives and dollars $6 trillion, to be there in the first place, Trump tweeted. Erdogan, along with Iran's leadership, have been involved with Russia's push to find a political settlement to stop the fighting in Syria, recently backing Moscow's plan to hold a peace congress. But many foreign policy observers point out that Russia seeks to create a Syrian state more aligned with its own interests and Iran's, which openly considers the U.S. an enemy. For that reason, participating in a Russian-led peace process in Syria could be seen as countering U.S. national interests. Additionally, Trump has taken a hard line on Iran and unveiled a new strategy to contain the theocratic country after decertifying the Iran deal. Backing Russia's peace push could end up empowering Iran, as Trump has sought to avoid. Turkey is drifting from NATO, Europe, and democracy. Turkey has been drifting from its European and Western bearings, taking steps that more closely align it with Russia than the U.S. Turkey recently purchased the S-400 missile defense system from Russia, despite the fact that it can't network with the rest of Turkey's NATO equipment. Turkey has frequently butted heads with its NATO allies, recently withdrawing from an exercise in Norway where Erdogan alleged that he and other Turkish officials were listed as enemies in the war games. Erdogan's crackdown on journalists and citizens in the wake of the July 2016 attempted coup has also been decried by human rights activists who claim he's abusing his power. But Trump's tweet belies the anti-interventionist, practical platform he ran on. Trump frequently bashes the huge cost of the U.S.'s involvement in the Middle East, didn't support the Iraq War, and has blamed former President Barack Obama for mishandling the Syrian civil war. In his tweet on Friday morning, Trump seemed okay with ignoring Turkey's recent lurch towards authoritarianism, the crimes of Turkish security forces against U.S. citizens in Washington, D.C., and Erdogan's NATO bashing, so he could talk about bringing a peace to Syria, where war has killed and displaced millions.